Okay, we're going to continue with some more holidays. So we've been through June, now we get into July. I think you all are very familiar with this one, Independence Day. Okay, what does Independence Day celebrate? The 4th of July, that's what most of us I think know Independence Day as, we call it more the 4th of July, celebrates the day the Declaration of Independence was adopted, declaring the United States as an independent country, no longer under the rules of Great Britain. So back in the day, we were under the rules of Great Britain. And on July 4th, they signed the Declaration of Independence, which made the United States independent country. We didn't have to be part of that. We were our own independent country. When is it celebrated? Independence Day is celebrated each year in the United States on July 4th. The day is often referred to as 4th of July. I think we all know that one, right? Who celebrates this day? Independence Day is a national, federal holiday in the United States. Most citizens of the United States celebrate in some way. So it's a national, federal holiday. And I think almost everybody celebrates 4th of July. Everything gets closed down, really. I mean, you know, gas stations and stuff stay open, but like the banks, any government type thing, post office, banks, you know, things of that, they all close down. We have the day off for it. So it's a national federal holiday, so a lot of places close down and give their employees the day off. Okay? What do people do to celebrate this national federal holiday? Everybody does something different, but this is a good idea. There are a lot of ways that people celebrate. Perhaps the most popular is have a cookout with friends and then fireworks. So I know a lot of people have barbecues and then they like fireworks at their house. Some people that have swimming pools might do a barbecue swim party. A lot of people have family gatherings at a house. Some people purchase and light their own fireworks, while others will attend large gatherings with huge public displays of fireworks. So we've all seen them, the St. Louis Riverfront, St. Charles Riverfront. A lot of cities will do something at their like city halls or stuff or whatever, have nice big firework displays. My brother, all the people in his circle where his houses were, they used to all get together and buy their own fireworks, but they'd invite family and friends over and block off the street and they'd do a big show in the comfort of their home. So there's a lot of different ways. This day is a day of national pride and patriotic displays as well. So this is a real, you know, patriotic, a real American, you know, United States thing. People will hang their flag. This includes flying the U.S. flag and wearing red, white, and blue. Many bands play patriotic songs. The Star-Spangled Banner, American the Beautiful, and God Bless America. Those are really rooted American, United States heart-tug songs. They'll play those. But a lot of people do. For the 4th of July, they wear the red, white, and blue to represent the flag. I have a flag. Make sure it hangs out there on 4th of July. Other ways to celebrate include parades. We know a lot of people have parades, a lot of cities. Some of the big firework displays also might have concerts in their parks before the actual fireworks display. They might be doing a big concert type thing all day, or having a big outdoor celebration for the whole city. Since the holidays in the middle of summer, much of the celebration takes outdoors. This is true. Really can't shoot fireworks off in your house now, can you? But no, a lot of stuff they do outdoors in the summertime, barbecues. I'm sure you're all very familiar with different ways people celebrate the 4th of July. So the history of 4th of July, I think, is pretty cut and dry. Independence Day celebrates July 4th, 1776, when the Declaration of Independence was approved by the Second Continental Congress of the United States. This occurred during the Revolutionary War with Great Britain. So back in 1776, the Declaration of Independence was signed. Basically, that's where this day came from, 4th of July. The anniversary of the day was celebrated as early as the next year in 1777. Celebrations continued in future years, but it wasn't until nearly 100 years later, 100 years later, in 1870, that the federal government gave employees the day off without pay. In 1938, Congress made the day a paid federal holiday. So, for 100 years, it was a holiday, but it wasn't a federal government one. In 1870, it became a federal government, and they gave the employees day off without pay. So you got the day off, but you didn't get paid for it. And then in 1938, Congress, the government, made the day a paid federal holiday. So, like here at Valley.industries, if 4th of July falls on a Wednesday, you have to be here the Tuesday before and the Thursday after, but you'd get paid for it. But you have to be here the day before and the day after. So this is just a little part of the Congress July 4th, 1776 Declaration of Independence, a little copy of what all it said, and they signed it. But really, that's the history of Independence Day. It's when the Declaration of Independence was signed. And as I'm sure you all used to now, we're going to talk about little fun facts or some facts about Independence Day. Each year, around 500,000 people gather to watch fireworks and listen to patriotic music in Washington, D.C. on the Capitol lawn. So there's a big gathering in Washington on the Capitol lawn for people to celebrate this very important day. And why not do it at Washington, D.C., where all our government stuff is? There are around 2.5 million people living in the United States when independence was declared in 1776. Today, there are well over 30 million people in the country. So when this Independence Day was declared, 2.5 million lived here. Now we got 300 million people living here. The Peachtree Road Race in Atlanta, Georgia is a 10K running race held every year on this day. So in Atlanta, Georgia, they have a special race.
Call on 701. Jerry Hart, 701.
And I think that's probably become a tradition there, and every year they run this race. Each year there's a famous hot dog eating contest at Coney Island, New York. Around 40,000 people show up to watch, and millions watch it on TV. In 2011, the winner was Joey Chestnut, who ate 62 hot dogs in 10 minutes. Now, I don't know what last year's winner was. I don't know anything about this. But can you imagine eating 62 hot dogs in 10 minutes? That's a lot of hot dogs. And I think they do the bun too. So you got, that's crazy. I couldn't eat 62 hot dogs in 62 hours. That's a lot. I maybe can eat 2 hot dogs and I'm done. The longest running celebration. The longest running celebration is to be said to be the Bristol 4th of July Parade in Rhode Island, which has been running since 1785. So in Bristol, Rhode Island, they have a 4th of July parade that started all the way back in 1785, and they're still doing it to this year. So that's the longest tradition, longest celebration that there's record of. One of the more popular celebrations to watch on TV is the music and fireworks show put on by the Boston Pops Orchestra. I have heard that orchestra on TV before. It's pretty cool. So these are just some facts. As always, I'll probably pull a couple questions from here throughout the video. That's it for July and 4th of July. Let's wrap it up. You guys have been doing great. Not sure what next week's videos are going to be. Might be throwing in some review stuff. I just want you guys to know. My ideas, I'm starting to run out of them. So if you have any ideas, please include them in your email to me. But I think we might be going to a Monday, Wednesday, Friday review format, and then Tuesday, Thursday, new material. Not sure how that's getting delivered yet, but I do think we're going to start going into reviews. Okay, guys? Just want to give you a heads up on that. I'm going to wrap this one up so we can get started on the next one.